Hey there, it's Dusty Thunder with another Reddit story for you. This one from AITAH is titled, Am I the Astronaut for Not Taking Back the Money I Contributed to My Sister's Wedding 8 years ago, even though my wife is asking me to? 8 years ago, I contributed about $40,000 to my sister's wedding. It was a gift from me. I understood it was a big gift, but I just wanted her to have a great wedding, and I made it clear multiple times to my sister that I do not expect any repayment, and that I just wanted her to have a good time. Since we were kids, she had always talked about having a picturesque wedding. My wife was understandably not the biggest fan of me giving that much money as a gift, but the money ultimately came from my individual account, so I had final say in it. It's pretty much everything we need to know right there, isn't it? My sister and her ex finalized their divorce proceedings last month, and my wife has been asking me to ask my sister for a repayment because their marriage did not pan out. I told my wife that their marriage not panning out is irrelevant to my gift. My gift was for my sister to have her dream wedding, and her dream wedding was great. How their marriage panned out later is irrelevant. We are financially very comfortable, and we have absolutely no need for $40K. Am I the astronaut? No, but let's talk about your wife for a second, because everything that you've said tells us there is no reason for this request to even be a topic right now, except that she wants to be a petty bitch. So the question is, OP, why? Why does your wife want to be a petty bitch to your sister right now, who is going through a divorce, by the way? She's going through a divorce, and your wife wants to be like, I just want to just turn it just a little bit. You know what I mean? I just want to cause her some additional pain. What if we went back and asked her for $40K right now, since the marriage didn't pan out? Your wife knows that this is bullshit. There's no way that she doesn't know, because you've explained to her that this was a gift with no expectation of it being returned, of repayment. She didn't come asking for money from you. This is not a loan. There's no kind of structure for repayment behind it. This was not even a favor where you loaned money. This was a gift that you decided to do. You decided to cut a check for $40K so she could have her dream wedding. And that's the end of it. And it was a dream wedding. There's no statute of limitations on wedding gifts. This might be cultural. Tell me, international friends here, is there any culture where if marriage ends but before X time, that return of wedding gifts is expected? I mean, if the wedding doesn't happen, it's understandable, but the wedding happened. I don't know how long they were together. Oh wait, last month they were together almost 8 years. They were together almost 8 years. So the marriage lasted 8 years. So it's $5K a year, right? The numbers doesn't even matter. You know, with the average length of marriages today, which I don't know what it is, but we're going to find out. Average length. I better be very careful what words I type next. Of marriage in the US. 8 years. Shit just got spooky. The average length of a marriage in the United States is 8 years. That's obviously the average length of a marriage that ends in divorce. Oh no, it's also the average length of a marriage that ends in divorce. You know, the whole reverse it and apply it to your marriage and ask if his parents could be asking to recoup from your parents, I think is brilliant. I think it's a brilliant way to put this that might get her to see how asinine this is. But it's even different than that because it's not a parental thing where there's some kind of obligation to contribute in some form or fashion. This was a sibling who just up and decided to throw a lot of cash at this so it could be an extra special wedding. Why is your wife being such a bizzo and wanting to just be petty as F and throw additional shade right now? You know what? Somebody's going through a divorce. I know they're feeling like absolute shit right now. I would like for them to feel worse. Why? Why?